What is up, everybody? Endless possibilities coming on. Let's go. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Yeah. Running through this world and I'm not looking back. I can't go. I'm never gone and I'm not looking back. But how will I know when I get there? And how will I know when to leave? What is up, Diego? What's up, Galactic King? What is up, everybody? How are y'all doing today, man? Abilities are never ending. I see it, and now it's all within my reach. Ability. I see it now, and it's always inside of me. Damn, Sage, got so pissed by Amagi that he forgot to stream yesterday. Nah, I had some personal stuff going on, but I'm back again, boys. Woo! What is up, everybody? Hello, Sage. What's up, Naruto Huntman Demon? How are you doing? Alright, boys. We got a couple decisions today, right? We got a couple decisions. So, let me turn this down a little bit so you can hear me. Alright. So what we are looking at, so we got a couple of votes. So what do you want to do today? CBR or a reaction stream today? Persona 4, or do you want to do maybe like a Nuzlocke, maybe play some Pokemon? Those are your free options today. So CBR slash Amagi, I guess, in this case, Persona 4, or maybe some Pokemon, maybe something else. What are we all feeling? What are we all feeling today? Tired because I got out of the gym? Hey, yo! Shout out to Diego, man. He's putting that work consistently, getting inside the gym, man. That is what we're talking about, man. That dude, he is killing it right now in the gym department. Let's go. CBR slash Amagi. Alright, we are one vote apiece for CBR slash Amagi stream and Persona 4. We probably need a couple more votes to decide who's going to, like, decide the winner, but let's see what we got today. We'll see what we got. I do want to continue off the kanji arc, but yeah, one vote apiece. One vote. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna let this music play out for a little bit and see who can, like, where the votes are gonna come in. Woo! Oh my god, I love this track so much. Oh, Roxy Tiger has put in the third vote. Is someone gonna tie it with Persona 4? I think we need one more. We need like one or two more votes to decide this. I'm pulling this up to, like, I'm gonna let this ride out. Let's see. We might need a couple more votes here. Will there be another vote here to decide, vote to tie it, or will there be a vote to say, hey, let's do CBR today? I don't care either way. Sage, watch, redo. I am not getting demonetized. We roasting them motherfuckers. Oh man, oh man. Yeah, you know what? I can vibe with that. I can vibe with that. Amagi? Looks like we have a winner today, boys. I know some people are a little bit disappointed, but again, voting, I'm doing what the people asked for. I am a man of the people. I'm a man that just loves to satisfy the people, and that is something that I am doing today by, okay, what CBR videos do we have to like look at so far? 10 times Naruto ripped off, oh boy, here we go, 10 times Naruto ripped off Dragon Ball characters. This should be a good one, boys. This should be, wait, did I already do that? Hold on a minute. I gotta, like, make sure I did not do this, because I have a feeling I might. Have I done that before? Have I done that video before? Let me double check and, like, see if I...
Hey, Dragon Ball, can I copy your homework? Sure, Naruto. Just change it up so no one knows.
I don't think I have, actually. No, I don't think I have. No, I haven't done this. Okay. We're watching this video. If I've done this before, I'm probably, I'll take everything back, I've said back, and, I'll probably, like, do another video, but, let's look at this. 10 times Naruto ripped off Dragon Ball characters. Now, here's the thing I'm going to, like, say about something.
Notices.
I'm gonna be very real about something. I could give two shits about whether or not something is really a ripoff when it comes to stuff like music and shit. If something's good, it's good. But I also feel like sometimes people just, like, take the word ripoff and use it way too liberally. And it's not really a ripoff of an original character. Like, you could, like, point out all these different similarities with different characters compared to other series because they're because other authors are inspired by certain characters and fiction, and that's how it inspires more art going forward. There are going to be certain similarities, but that does not mean that something's a ripoff. Even though I generally don't really care about ripoffs, I just care if something is good. That's the only thing I care about. I could give two shits if something's ripped off. If something's good, whether it be like from some like music or whatever, I don't care. I just generally do not care. Let's look at this video.
Hey Dragon Ball, can I copy your homework? Sure Naruto, just change it up so no one notices. I'm pretty sure this is how 90% of Naruto characters were created.
Like a JoJo character? What do you mean like a JoJo character?
And I can prove it.
I haven't gotten through part 2. I haven't gotten to part 2 yet, so no spoilers, by the way.
Let's play a game. I'm thinking of a popular anime character. He's got a can-do attitude, makes friends with most of his enemies, has a huge appetite.
Alright, let's be very clear. Goku is not friends with Frieza. That's a temporary alliance, so that's wrong. So Naruto, also, so let's start off with that. He's not friends with Cell, he's gone. He's not friends with Boo, he's gone. I mean, the only people that you could really say that Goku became friends with are Piccolo and Vegeta. Naruto, also in his own way, hasn't really become full-fledged friends with any of the villains that he's had. He's just changed their ways. So, that's wrong. That's completely incorrect. I guess the one person you could say that he became friends with as a quote-unquote enemy is, like, Neji and Gaara and company. But that's because of, like, shared circumstances, or Naruto kind of just proving that Neji's ideals about fate are wrong, and Neji wasn't even that bad of a guy. He just was too obsessed with, like, the past, if I'm to put it simply. There's a lot more to Neji than that, but I'm just being very simple here.
And saves the world about once a week. We've also seen him grow up across 3 different timelines. Who am I thinking of? Goku or Naruto?
Okay, also Naruto. This guy, let me like make sure I have this. Let me make sure this pronunciation.
Thinking of Goku or Naruto?
Naruto. Okay, that isn't the worst pronunciation I've heard so far of Naruto's name, but it's still not great.
You see, if you strip them down, the 2 characters seem almost identical.
They're not. They're completely different.
That's not exactly a bad thing, though. Anime, just like American comics or any other sort of pop culture, frequently copies archetypes of their contemporaries.
If we're literally trying to be like, I guess? But, like, it's not really a copy, it's inspiration about, like, what a character should be. I don't understand, like, why something you have to say should be, like, a copy of something. Because there are, and especially there are massive differences between Naruto and Goku. Goku is not anywhere close to being smart enough to, like, Naruto is smarter than Goku. Like, let's just be very clear about that. Like, let's just start with that. Like, it's not even close. And I'm not even just, like, talking, like, Battle IQ versus Battle IQ. I'm talking, like, just straight intelligence. Naruto's more intelligent. Not even close. If we have Super to go off of anything.
I mean, how many genius billionaire playboy superheroes...
What is stronger, Nen or Chakra? That's a decent question. I have not researched much into Hunter x Hunter to answer that question, so I'm not going to say which one is which. I like Chakra better as a power system. I think Chakra is one of my favorite power systems of all time, but I've heard some decent stuff about Nen. I don't know. I watched Hunter x Hunter back in like 2020, I think, but I never got far enough because like I don't know. I had really bad issues just like committing to something, and I haven't gone back since because I really don't like getting to long range series that much anymore as I did back in high school with something like Naruto or some other series in between. I don't know. I might pick Hunter x Hunter back up again, or maybe read the manga. Who knows?
Are out there. Also, why are none of our billionaires out fighting crime? You can't
What does this joke have to do with these characters?
put a cape on and beat up some.
Are we talking about? So we brought it back with like Iron Man's. Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. So like,
I mean, how many genius billionaire playboy superheroes are out?
Okay, that's Tony Stark. Who the fuck is this? But like, I feel like there's like differences between these two characters though. Like, I'm not. Who the fuck is this? Is it Is that Bruce? Is that supposed to be Bat? No, that can't be Batman. They would have used him in a bat suit, right? Am I like going crazy? Is that Batman? I have not watched a lot of live action films in a while, to be honest, with like comic characters.
There. Also, why are none of our billionaires out fighting crime? You can't put a cape on and beat up some criminals, Zuckerberg? So it's no big deal that
I mean, we're talking fiction though.
Naruto and Goku are
Oh my god, that pronunciation got worse. Somehow it got worse.
so similar, but it is kind of peculiar how similar they are. Early in both shows, the main characters find out that they have a monstrous super form that ties into their mysterious.
They don't. Naruto did not have a fucking super form. He had like well, okay. It depends on how you define it. So like a monstrous super form of like Goku turning into Ozaru and having no control, that's something you can like say. But like the comparison and how they work are completely different because Naruto does not grow fucking large and shit like Goku does. He just like gets enhanced abilities or eventually kind of loses control of himself later on in the series. But Naruto didn't have those full issues until around Shippuden. Goku had that issue as a child. So if we're like, I'm just like trying to, I know I'm being nitpicky with like their examples here, but if you're just going to like say a character's a ripoff of another, there are a lot. I am going to point out every single difference between said characters.
Origins. Goku can turn into a great ape, while the similarly giant nine-tailed fox resides within Naruto.
But he doesn't transform into it. He has a Bijou mode, but he doesn't transform into it. So, like, again, what's the difference here? Also, Naruto gets full control of the Nine Tails eventually by the end of the story. Goku doesn't get full control of his Ozaru form, and instead he gets, like, he's able to, like, overcome the Golden Ozaru form and gain Super Saiyan 4 and GT. But then again, I don't know if they're ever going to retouch some GT content again in Dragon Ball unless we get a sequel to that. But because Super's continuity versus like GT's continuity is a little bit different in comparison from what I know.
Both of them also gain the ability to change into superpowered forms of themselves that look very similar.
If we're saying that that's inspired by Super Saiyan, that Casey is inspired by Super Saiyan form, I would say that's something you could point out, I guess. But how they function and how they are is completely different. Like, Naruto with the Sage of Six Paths mode is just, like, has, like, truce ignores that completely disable fucking ninjutsu and shit. And also is just, like, and also he gets access to, like, all the Bijou, like, how the forms function are completely different. Again, like, if we're, again, just saying, like, and again, I know it, and again, I'm going to keep pointing out every single difference between these two characters, because if you're going to say that the characters are a ripoff of another, I'm going to point out every single difference.
Many of Naruto's Jinchuriki forms look alike.
Oh, that is Batman. Okay, so I'm like, I was going crazy. Okay, I was going crazy. Maybe I haven't seen I might have not seen the Dark Knight series in a while, but that's what I grew up with. I grew up with those movies, but I don't know if I remember him looking like that. That might be looking like that. I don't think I've seen Snyder's shit or the newer Batman series, even though Batman's probably my favorite series of all time. I'm just not a big movie guy.
A lot like Super Saiyan forms, with an energy aura swirling around them. Naruto just doesn't get any.
Although this was probably the 1 year. I just haven't been a big movie guy in a while. This was probably the first. I really watched all the Naruto movies for like this year.
Cool hairstyle with it. They also both only wear orange.
Although I have been looking at watching a Silent Voice for a while, so I might watch that eventually.
Which is weird. I'm still not sure why the folks over at Shonen Jump are so fixated on making orange workout clothes a thing.
If we're trying to like call the thing that makes Naruto ripoff is because he has orange clothes. Naruto has like a fucking jumpsuit while Goku has like a gi and shit going on. Again, I'm going to like always just like say this, like if you're going to point out that someone's a ripoff, I'm gonna keep saying that. I'm gonna be pointing out every single difference between the two characters, because making this type of shit is just annoying.
No one's ever gonna go for it, guys. Just give it up. Both of them are also not the best parents in the world.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, let me be very fucking clear right now so you guys can understand this, okay? Okay. I am tired of the Goku is a bad dad shit. It's gotten annoying. It is something that people watch from the fucking Abridged series, and I'm not trying to throw shade at the Dragon Ball Abridged or anything like that. I'm not doing that. They made a parody series. They should not be put into any fucking blame under, like, what happened. Goku, time and time again, has sacrificed his life for his children, has tried to be the best dad he can be, and he did not have this shit just for y'all to go around and use a fucking sense of an example, and also him like not being there, quote unquote, because he fucking died for his kids, just for you to go around and say he's a bad dad. Like, shut up. I am tired of this. It is so annoying. I am tired of it. It is something that should not exist. It's a narrative that should freaking die. And even then, the sense of being shit has context. Because literally, one, Goku was that confident in his son because he knew he had the freaking power to do it. Is that later on he realized that Gohan was not that guy, but then his belief in his son got freaking rewarded because he kicked Cell's ass. Do y'all not I need y'all to understand this right now. He is not a bad dad. Holy shit. Piccolo's the best dad ever. Y'all literally keep trying to call Piccolo a good dad when this guy threw Gohan out in the middle of the woods when he was literally a 4-year-old and had him fend for himself. Are y'all like dumb right now? And also kidnapped him. Are we just, like, not forgetting that bullshit, by the way? The worst thing that Goku has done to Gohan is, like, I don't know, mildly suggests that Videl should kiss freaking, like, the old man Kai shit. Old man Kai. And freaking, like, and, I don't know, not fully understand that his son was not that much of a fighter. That is it! If we're really, like, I'm tired of this shit, man. In Piccolo's defense, that does not warrant someone to kidnap someone and to throw them out in the woods. And even if you put in that context, no one does that shit for Goku. Like, we're being very real. I'm being very real here. I don't know, man, Vegeta is the best dad in my opinion. The guy that literally was, like, not really the best, that only later was, like, found the value of his kids later on. I mean, yeah, sure. He's a great dad in Super and stuff, but he still had his own problems. Like, we're not, like, playing revisionist history here. I'm tired of it. Now, let me get to Naruto. Naruto, for 12 freaking years, has done his goddamn hardest to raise his kids. The moment that he then gets Hokage, that's when he starts having issues, and that's where he starts kind of faltering as a parent. But here's my question right now. Let me, like, use this as an example. As an athlete, right? You've had 12 years of a great career. For year 13, you don't have a great year. You kind of fall off a little bit. Does that fucking mean that your entire career is garbage because you were great, because you were bad for 1 year? 1 year. No, it doesn't. You had a great career. You just did not have a great year in the 13th year. That is exactly the thing that's going on with Naruto. He has had problems navigating being Hokage and and being a father at the same time. Now, is there some stupidity that's attached to it? Yes. I'm not going to deny that. But guess what? There are certain problems with But the fact that people want to call Naruto a bad father over him trying to overcome the issue of him juggling Hokage responsibilities and being a father is like dumb to me. Especially when Naruto has been there for his children for 12 fucking years. Again, you don't suddenly become a bad dad in year 13, especially when the guy clearly cares for his kids. Like, I'm, like, tired of this. God.
Though between the two, Naruto is dad of the year. Boruto's got nothing on Goten's pain. Now
I'm sorry. Are we literally talking about the fact that Goten and freaking Goku have tried to hang out together, but Chi-Chi's kind of stopped that shit? Especially since Goten has shown more of an attitude of wanting to fight, but Chi-Chi's like, nope, you gotta study. You gotta study. You gotta study. Oh my god, go fuck off.
Arrived at possibly the most overused anime trope of all time, the rival. Sasuke and Vegeta are just the tip of the iceberg.
Oh my god. Are we really doing this right now?
As far as this is concerned. You've also got Gary from Pokemon, Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh!, Baku.
I still think Naruto could have just used Shadow Clones to do Hokage work instead of sending a clone to his daughter's birthday. Like, that one you gotta say is a poor decision. It's a poor decision, but it's him trying to navigate being Hokage and the fucking clones, and we can literally just argue that in hindsight. I agree. Not a great decision. I don't disagree with that. But maybe there's something that he'd get in trouble for. I don't know. I mean, freaking Hiruzen probably accuses Shadow Clones, but he's still sat at his freaking office all day, literally doing Hokage work. Apparently Hokages, when they're doing paperwork, just forget that they have the Shadow Clone juice or something. I don't know. But, like, that does not mean a poor decision, and him struggling between Hokage duties and being a father does not mean that he's a bad father. Again, if we're trying to like judge someone off of, again, 12 years of hard work and doing their best at trying to raise you, and then all of a sudden you kind of fall off in year 13, that does not mean overall you're a bad father or a bad athlete or a bad worker or something. That just means you're not having a great year and there's something going on, or you're trying to juggle a lot of shit at the same time, or something else. I don't know, but it's not fair to call someone a bad father off of like that type of struggle and shit. That's just as dumb to me.
Go from My Hero Academy and even all the way back to Racer X and Speed Racer. The heroes are all usually the paragons of good and positivity, while these characters are the bad boys of anime. They're all about—
I don't think Chi-Chi's a bad mother. I do think that probably in around Z, though, she became a little bit intolerable. A little bit, because some of her worst traits are kind of on display. Especially when she doesn't even address Goku at all. Like, I don't know. It was especially when it's the first time she saw her husband in a while. Those are kind of the things that kind of bother me a little bit, but there's a clear show that Chi-Chi does care about her kids and stuff. I don't think that calling Chi-Chi a bad mother is fair at all. I just don't agree with that at all.
About the over-the-top—
I think there are certain problems for character when to get to Z and shit, but calling her a bad mother is just freaking ridiculous.
Monologues.
Especially since she's trying to raise someone like Gohan normally and shit. Like, she's trying to juggle that shit. And trying to do what she feels is best for Goten as well. I don't think that means that someone's a bad mother or whatever. Like, that's just dumb.
And their desperate need to be the best. Not to mention the fact that most of the time they have really intense hairstyles.
Are we really just doing this shit, man? Alright, so Sasuke lost his fucking his entire family got massacred at like the age of fucking 8 by his own brother. Vegeta, same thing happened to him, but he doesn't have any relatives remain, and it wasn't by his own brother, it was by fucking Frieza. And at the same time, he has shown literally nothing up towards Planet Vegeta. He's shown literally nothing, while Sasuke has shown visible trauma from that shit. Especially since it was his brother who did all that shit. And on top of that, Vegeta has literally was literally evil from the beginning. Sasuke has just own, like, descent into, like, just, like, trying to figure out how to kill Itachi and shit, and his own, like, mental scars and shit. That's the best way I can describe it.
Is there a special rival brand hair gel that all these people use? I'm asking for a friend. As far as Vegeta and Sasuke are concerned, they have remarkably similar characteristics. Both of them are among the last survivors of their people. Both have been irredeemably evil, but were yet...
I would say that in, like, a context of, like, irredeemably evil, in a superpowered world, there are certain things that I feel like that would fly in, like, I'm gonna get into, like, a different tangent here. In, like, a superpowered world where, like, a lot of bullshit happens, there are things that are easily forgivable that just would not fly in our world. Like, that's something that I've learned a little bit over time when consuming fiction and stuff. So, like, can we really say that someone's, like, complete irredeemably evil if, like, in the context of, like, what goes on in their world, if we're judging them by, like, our standards and shit? Because, like, in an example of, like, comics and shit, there have been people who have, like, literally just, like, gone on, like, the fucking warpath and shit and have gotten forgiven. Like, Terra, for example, nearly killed the Titans and took over the fucking Jump City, and she still was able to be reached out to and was forgiven. Like, that shit is normally unforgivable, right? But that's something that was literally just shown to be... That's something that the Titans literally allowed her to make her own choice and still try to reach out to her, and Terra eventually made her choice to be a hero. So it's kind of, like, difficult for me to, like... But that's a different discussion for another day. Do you think it's right to judge something that's irredeemable by our standards in that type of fictional environment? Because in a Dragon Ball world or Naruto world. Because what could be seen as, like, completely irredeemably evil could also be, in the same context, be something that's evil but not completely irredeemable. You know what I'm saying? It's been a while. I see you're posting. What's up, Cyril?
Still somehow redeemed. Then they both have kids and children.
And also, like, there's context into both, like, Vegeta and Sasuke's redemption. That's just this guy's completely drugged out of his mind, but I don't know.
On the Megalomania quite a bit. Apparently, fatherhood really takes the fun out of making evil plans. I do have to say that Naruto and Sasuke's rivalry...
Oh my god, stop saying Naruto like that.
...is a lot more fun than Vegeta and Goku's. The two Saiyan warriors haven't had a proper rematch in ages.
I mean, I'll probably be the first one to always, like, say that Naruto and Sasuke rivalry is amazing.
It's been nice to see them as the ultimate tag team, but that's not really what we want.
But I feel like it's a bit of a kind of dissing towards, like, freaking Goku and Vegeta is just a little bit wrong. I don't know.
When are we gonna get that Super Saiyan Blue battle that isn't practice or baseball?
I mean, like, if there's something where the plot can call for it, maybe, but, like, clearly, like, Vegeta's finding his own way to get stronger, and he kind of has, if you read the Super manga from what I know, and, I don't know, it's just, like, I don't know.
The dirty old mentor trope is a classic archetype in anime.
Yeah, but there are differences between Roshi and freaking Jiraiya. Roshi's retired by, like, Z and shit, and then brought back in Super, while Jiraiya was still kicking and actually kind of bit the bucket.
In fact, I have a dirty old mentor who taught me the ways of creating YouTube content. I had to climb a mountain just to get to his monastery.
Really?
It was really embarrassing when I found out he offered online classes. Still, while there are many mentors like Master Roshi and Jiraiya, none are quite as beloved. These two managed to straddle the line between being comic relief characters and being really intense. Everyone...
I mean, like, but the main things about Jiraiya and shit is just, like, I would maybe make an argument that, like, Jiraiya and like, both these guys while they have, like, their similar tendencies, they have, like, very stark differences. Jiraiya is a lot more like laid back. Is a lot more laid back and shit. I guess Roshi kind of is as well. I don't know, but it's like, but the train. I feel like in comparison, Roshi is probably a better teacher because Jiraiya wasn't really as like, I don't know, as active. I feel like as Roshi was, and Naruto's time skip is just like a bit of a stain on his legacy, unfortunately. But again, major difference is just like Jiraiya like got packed up.
Everyone was super stoked when Roshi got back in the action during Dragon Ball Super. He also needs to teach me how to do that thing where his tiny arms suddenly become super muscular. They also both taught the heroes of their respective shows how to use their signature moves, which feature blue orbs of energy.
If we're really trying to make that decision of like what is a ripoff, then like there are so many things that you could argue like are ripoffs, especially, but also like blue orbs of energy. The Rasengan and Kamehameha just function completely differently. The Kamehameha is a beam, and the Rasengan's a spear, so this is just completely inaccurate. I agree that Jiraiya and Roshi definitely taught them these techniques, but the way the techniques work are fundamentally different. Again, stop. If you're gonna call someone a ripoff, I'm gonna point out every single difference there is.
You couldn't have at least made it a different color, Naruto? Rasengan looks totally like a Kamehameha.
To be fair, actually, isn't there like colored versions that show the Rasengan was actually yellow? I actually just remembered that actually, but the anime made it like blue. I just remember some. Let me check something real quick. Rasengan yellow. Yeah, canonically it's yellow. Yeah, it actually is canonically yellow. It was actually, but the fucking anime made it fucking blue. So this is wrong! So this is wrong! Yeah, I know, it's not, that is on that's on Parriot, but I can kind of understand why, because it'd be a little bit annoying to, like, I don't know, it'd probably be a little bit annoying to kind of differentiate, like, Kurama's chakra colors or something like that, or maybe, like, yellow's a bit more of a pain to, like, make a color. I don't know, it's just, it's just like, it's a little bit of a weird decision, though, but I don't know, maybe there's context to why they did that, but yeah, that's Parriot's shit, not so they got that wrong, too. They got that wrong!
A wave that you just don't shoot. Goku basically used his Kamehameha as a Rasengan against Kefla, so I guess the homework stealing can go both
but he fired as a blast there, what?
ways. If there's
like, he carried it like a ball, but like, he fired off like a blast, like, what?
Ever an arc where
and also, that's like super shit. Like, if we're being like, if we're like, Super came out years after Naruto was still going on and shit. By that logic, if Goku, by that logic, did Dragon Ball rip off Naruto by stealing Naruto's shit? I mean, like, let's be very honest here, right?
where Roshi comes across an old pupil who has gone to the dark side, I'm just gonna turn
Also, isn't this a Maki? Nope, CBR boys.
the TV off. I'm still not over Jiraiya's tragic.
Hey, Anime Station, ever watch High School DxD? I'm reading the light novels. I've heard a lot of good shit about the light novels, and the anime made a lot of changes compared to that.
Showdown with Pain, and I will not go through that again. The real competition here for you guys, though, is which one of these two old men has a dirtier mind. That might be the biggest anime showdown of all time. I've never trained in the martial arts, but I've watched a lot of anime, so I think I know how it goes. Your mysterious mentor trains you in the ways of battle by beating you up and not actually teaching.
Wait a minute. Are we forgetting Piccolo from from the original series when he was a fucking evil guy? Are we really doing this shit? We're comparing Kakashi and Piccolo. Hell no. Bro, did this guy bro. This guy does not have any fucking knowledge on the original fucking on original Dragon Ball, does he?
teaching you. I mean, that's 90% of the Piccolo/Kakashi method. These two teachers have quite a lot in common. In fact, it seems like they'd be close friends. Both are the strong, silent.
Are we forgetting Piccolo from what? We're forgetting Piccolo Jr. and became Piccolo? This is insane! They forgot that Piccolo was fucking evil!
Types. Both care a lot more about people than they let on.
Not in OG Dragon Ball! Not in OG!
They were also both relevant to their franchises at one point, but were then downgraded in the most recent series.
You might want to see that movie, boy. You might want to see that new Super movie. I know this came out in 3 years, but man, that aged like milk. I know this video came out before the Super movie, but man, that aged like milk. Also, like, I mean...
Kakashi and Piccolo also started off as the coolest characters in their shows. Kakashi vs.
Zabuza! Oh my god! They called him Zabuza! I'm done!
Is the best part of the early Naruto days. Likewise, Piccolo seemed like the coolest guy ever when he took down Raditz and trained Gohan in Dragon Ball Z. What's weird—
Bro, are you seriously forgetting about OG Dragon Ball?
is that both Kakashi and Piccolo are cool enough to carry their own series.
Well, Kakashi does have light novels, so I guess there's a point there, but, Piccolo, yeah, okay, yeah, there could be a spin-off of Piccolo. He also has his own movie too, so like, yeah, I'm just saying a little bit. I'm just saying it.
Tell me you wouldn't want to watch a show about Kakashi's Black Op days. Same question to a show where Piccolo goes to live with the Namekians and defends them against evil.
Why would he do that? He has no attachment to fucking to Namek, like at all. He has like 0. Why would he do that?
Unfortunately, we just got spin-offs about Naruto's son in a weird show that just advertises a card game. Boruto is better than Super Dragon Ball Heroes, so there are points to Kakashi.
Wait a minute!
Boruto is—
They called it Boruto! I'm done! Nah. They called him Boruto. No. Boruto does not deserve this shit at all. No. You didn't— we have not gone through, like, how many years of this shit just for y'all to call Naruto, and fucking Boruto, Holy shit. Nah. Oh my god. Yeah, Ahsoka, I know. Hey, Sage, can you react to the Amagi? I don't know, man. This video alone is like an hour worth of content. This is actually really bad.
Better than Super Dragon Ball Heroes, so there are points to Kakashi there. Remember in the early days of Dragon Ball and Naruto when Bulma and
I'm still that freaking like
Sakura seemed like vital—
They called her Sakura. Nah, man. Man, okay. Alright, we need justice for Sakura, Zabuza, Boruto, and fucking Naruto. We need justice for all 4 of these. There is no way this guy is pronunciating them like that, man. Also, Bulma and fucking Sakura are not even close to, like, in comparison. Bulma literally is the reason why Dragon Ball started in the first place. If I'm literally gonna hear fucking, like, Bulma's useless and shit, and, like, Sakura's useless again, I'm gonna lose it, because Bulma deserves a lot more credit than she's ever gotten, due to, like, her OG Dragon Ball days. That, she did not start the course of the events in Dragon Ball just for y'all to call her useless. I'm sorry.
Characters in those series. I can look back on those days and think, wow, I can't wait to see the strong characters these two will become.
You need to watch OG Dragon Ball then.
Yeah, that didn't really happen.
Also, Sakura has her fucking moments too. Like, are we really just like? Let's just not be dishonest here. She has a lot of wasted potential, but that does not mean that she didn't have like certain moments as well. Like, let's just be very honest here.
Bulma and Sakura have certainly had their moments over the years, but there's no denying
You literally are not mentioning OG Dragon Ball at all, are you?
that they've been sidelined. Bulma was part of the original Fellowship of the Dragon Balls. Once the show started being more about fighting bad guys, she got set aside for the most part.
I'm literally again, but like that does not mean she's fucking useless at all. Like, are we like apparently ignoring this dude's like ignoring her like she literally started the entire events of the show. She literally started the entire events of the show. Are we really doing this?
Sakura was also a vital part of Team 7 in the early days, but the anime really focused more on Sasuke and Naruto than her. Well, their
Oh my god, stop it!
main characters were getting Super Saiyan forms and learning epic techniques.
Sakura got the Byakugo seal.
They just didn't get the same upgrades.
Sakura got the fucking the fucking 100 healing technique. I know it's not a comparison to like fucking like Kurama like 6-pass stage 1 and Rinnegan, but she got a fucking upgrade. And Bulma had served her part in post Dragon Ball, but she's still pretty important, especially like we're not even also like talking about the fact that without her they wouldn't be able to find the Dragon Balls because without the Dragon Radar. Or what are we doing here?
Bulma probably could have made some sort of capsule core Iron Man suit that would have made her useful in a fight.
No, it would not, and especially in comparison to like how strong. Are we really just like doing fanfiction, or are we seriously forgetting how strong a lot of the Dragon Ball characters are? Like, what is a fucking Iron Man suit going to do against like fucking Goku and shit? I'm very serious. Like, there isn't really a like I don't even know if they have like I get that Iron Man has been able to do it, but that's because there's like better metals in fucking Marvel, I believe, such as like vibranium. I don't think there's like a metal like that in Dragon Ball at all. So what the fuck is Bulma supposed to do there? Like, really?
Sakura could have learned some sort of super form. It's kind of unfair.
What super form could she really have? Like, I'm very serious about that. What super form like she has to be 100 healing technique. That's what she has. Like, what super form would she really have at that point? I agree there's wasted potential there. I feel like she could have gone to Genjutsu and shit. I believe that she should have gone to, like, maybe some elemental ninjutsu and shit. But I feel like, but what super form would she have gotten, is my question. It's like, because there's not really anything that she has in comparison. Plus, there isn't really, like, it's like I just feel like that's just not fair at all. Especially when she has the Byakugo seal.
Fair that they got thrown to the side. Both of them have been pretty successful at turning bad boys into husbands, though. No one really believed that anyone could get Vegeta and Sasuke to settle down, but
Sasuke, well, I guess Sasuke did technically settle down and then travel the world for like 12 years.
these two ladies made it happen. Wow, maybe they have superpowers after all.
Man, I really am not I do not, like, fucking care for that fucking, like, disrespect to her. Man, this is how you know someone's dumb. They don't understand the impact that Bulma had on the franchise completely, and they make this type of shit, this stupid comparisons. Like, I'm being very real. This is just getting worse.
You know that guy in middle school?
And the Sage mode Hashirama is literally confirmed to be Slug Sage. Oh, really? Interesting. I gotta look at that. Oh, really? Interesting. I gotta look at that. Do you have, like, is there a scan with that shit? I actually want to look at that. I don't think we ever had an answer to, like, that to Hashirama Sage mode before, but if that's the case, yo, that's actually interesting. I need to look. Kiba and Yamcha. Is this because they're jobbers or something?
Who seemed like the coolest guy ever? Then all of you got to high school and he just didn't seem that cool anymore? That's exactly the type of person that Kiba and Yamcha are.
Yamcha's been a jobber for, like, how long? There hasn't been anything cool about him at all for, like, 40 years. Like, are we really making this comparison? And who the fuck was, like, repping for Kiba? Let's just be real here. Who the hell was repping for Kiba back in high school? Because here's what I was thinking when I was back in high school. Bro, you kicked that fucking piece of shit's ass, Naruto. You kick his ass for doubting you. Like, who the hell is repping for Kiba? Like, what?
In the early days of both anime, it would be understandable if you thought that these characters would be more substantial. They both had cool canine powers and
Who the hell repping for Kiba!
They seemed like they'd be the protagonist's big rival through this.
No one would ever think that! No one! No one! No one! It's
Serious.
implied? Oh, really? Okay, I gotta look at the scan. I gotta, like, I might have to do some... I mean, it would make the most sense. The sun isn't really fit with the other nature series, and basically Hashirama is the one staying alive now to have introduced his granddaughter to the slugs. Oh, okay, okay. I'll also do some research then. That actually sounds interesting.
Then the shows went along, and neither seemed very impressive anymore. Still, both Kiba and Yamcha talk a big game.
But thanks for the information, Ahsoka. Thank you.
Neither let a little thing like being almost totally forgotten get in the way of a healthy ego. You just know that Yamcha plays old VHS tapes of himself in Dragon Ball like he's Uncle Rico from Nepal.
You literally are saying that about like shit like Dragon Ball, like Yamcha hasn't been gotten a job for like 40 years. Like really? He wasn't shit then and he isn't shit now. And also like he also has a successful career in baseball too. So it's not like there's anything wrong with him at all.
Napoleon Dynamite. There are always multiple levels of mentors in anime like Naruto and Dragon Ball.
Oh my fucking god. They called Kami. No. No. And we're really doing this shit too. Let's see. Like, is it really like...
There are the dirty mentors, the mystical mentors, and then there are the strong, silent types. That's where...
Hiruzen's been shown to be a perverted too. Let's just be very real here.
Sarutobi and
Also, they're not any comparison. I don't know why the comparison's there at all.
Kami thrive. While some old wise men like to be all up in the action, these two mostly watch from the sidelines.
Did we not see what freaking, like, let's see, OG Dragon Ball, like, are we not, like, again, didn't, like, Kami try to fight Piccolo, though? Am I crazy? Like, am I forgetting something? Like, am I forgetting something? Like, am I wrong? Didn't Kami try to fight Piccolo in OG Dragon Ball? And also, Sarutobi literally fought his own students, so that's not even correct.
They wait until the hero actually needs help to dispense their wisdom. Neither just gives it out freely. The hero must also deal with their failings. Orochimaru
I mean, the only two Saiyan did get Sage Moves. That's fair.
and King Piccolo were both their problems first. In Marvel terms, it would be like if Spider-Man had to take on Ultron because Tony didn't manage to. Still, Sarutobi gets points for that one time where he take on Ultron because Tony did their failings. Orochimaru and King Piccolo were
Orochimaru! Oh my god!
both their problems first. In Marvel terms, it would be like if Spider-Man had to take on Ultron because Tony didn't manage to. Still,
Bro sidelined the battle of the rooftop that spanned 26 episodes too. Kami couldn't even fight him since if one died, the other would as well. Oh, that's true too. So that's like, and then the Mafuba was turned back onto him. Like, bro. That's what I was thinking. Like, I don't know, like, why, though, they're just, like, making this shit. They're just, like, saying this shit. Especially since, like,
Sarutobi gets points for that one time where he took on Orochimaru like a boss. Kami's showdown with Piccolo.
Are we really just, like, acting like Sarutobi is also not the leader of an entire fucking village and has to do paperwork all day? Like, the dude can fight as well. Kami also himself is more like, he's like a watcher and shit. He doesn't really do anything. Like,
Piccolo in Dragon Ball looks kinda lame in comparison, partly because Sarutobi dressed like a true ninja warrior king.
What? Are we really disrespecting Kami like that? Are we seriously doing this shit? Also, what's with this guy's, mustache right here?
Kami dressed like he was a human who
I love how this is when Kami was disguised. I forgot about that shit. I just realized, what's this guy's mustache?
Who works at the DMV. Get your act together, Kami. Some characters were cool.
Oh my god, I almost forgot. It's just a little, wait, Choji and what?
At the start, but then got sidelined by their respective series. What about the comic relief characters?
Yajirobe? Are we really serious right now?
surprised everyone by being awesome, though. Both
That voice is a real person, and Kami is a god. Kami ain't a fighter. Exactly my point. Like, what? Nope, he didn't dress like a human. He stole a human body. Yeah, Kami is God. That's the thing. That's it. That's the thing. Kami can do whatever. Kami literally... He spelt Yajirobe like that. Oh my god. Bro, what? That mustache seems very familiar.
Choji and Yajirobe have spent most
Yajirobe killed Drum. And he also, like, sliced off Vegeta's tail, too! You can, like, look at his freaking accomplishments there, too!
of their time in Naruto and Dragon Ball as the punchlines.
Again, my dude literally cut off Vegeta's tail. And also killed Drum.
Their appetites are made fun of, and neither are presented as the bravest of heroes.
I guess Shoji is a little bit more motivated by food, but that doesn't mean he hasn't shown a lot of bravery and shit. So that's just incorrect.
Luckily, both got their moments to shine. Yajirobe may have cowered through most of the Vegeta saga, but he found his bravery in
Oh, and we're gonna casually forget that he killed Drum.
the end. When all looked lost because Vegeta was in his great ape form, Yajirobe came in for the win and cut the Saiyan's tail off.
But I will be the first one to always say that. That was a hard-ass moment when I was watching Z as a kid. That was hard as hell. Watching freaking Yajirobe do that shit was just nice.
Choji also stepped up when Naruto and Shikamaru
Oh my fucking god, shut up.
arranged a special team to rescue Sasuke. He faced off against the formidable Jirobo, and he took him out. Choji activated his butterfly mode and pounded
Also, we're really ignoring, like, some of the war arc shit and whatever. Like, are we really... Oh, god.
the life out of Jirobo. Some characters have a lifetime of heroic
And also the light novels. So, like, we're being very... Like, he hasn't gotten, like, a lot of, like, shine, but he's had his moments.
deeds. For others, all it takes is one heroic moment, and it makes them awesome for.
Also, like, Choji's been shown to be a lot more braver than fucking Yajirobe. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Good job, guys. Now go back to eating unhealthy amounts of food.
Also, like, the point, like, also, the entire point of the Akimichi clan is to eat a lot. Like, that's what they do. Like, what the hell?
There's just something that anime loves about
Orochimaru and Frieza. Okay. We got someone who wants young bodies and a guy who, like, wants to, and the other guy who literally killed an entire race of people. Yeah, this should be a great comparison.
pale saddest bad guy who's always smiling to himself.
Again, one likes young bodies. The other one killed an entire race of people.
Every anime character that exemplifies these qualities, Orochimaru and Frieza are the best. Well, them and Piedmon from the first Digimon series. Anyone remember that guy? Evil clown leader of the Dark Masters? Just me? Okay, let's move on. Orochimaru and Frieza are the old school type of evil. They don't need tragic backstories or good motivation. Both of them are just monsters.
There has been something that's implied that a lot of Orochimaru's issues came from, like, the death of his parents and shit. But I guess it hasn't been out there, but it hasn't really been fully, like, explored into, like, a backstory, so I'll give him that point.
Who want some immortality and don't really care who gets in the way.
Again, Orochimaru has just shown to have a lot more morals than even Frieza, though. So that's a weird comparison, except, well, Frieza, except Orochimaru likes young bodies. But, like, Orochimaru is actually shown to have a bit more of a stronger moral compass, and also has his own change of heart at the end. So it's not like... And also, there was a time where he was good, not just really evil for the sake of being evil at all. So, I don't know, whatever.
Neither end up being the big bads of their respective universes.
Frieza and Toyarama could have been a better match. Yeah, I agree. Honestly, Dr. Gero and Orochimaru is a better compare. Bro, that's true too. Like, if we're just being very honest, Toyarama and fucking Orochimaru, Dr. Gero and Orochimaru, those are better comparisons than fucking Frieza. The only thing that's similar to these two guys is that they're freaking pale or some shit. But they have two very, very stark differences. Frieza wants to be a fucking ruler of an entire galaxy, where Orochimaru wants to be freaking immoral and shit, and wants Yonichia, and wants young bodies. Like, I don't know.
Both are still the most memorable villains. Orochimaru's attack on Konoha and Frieza's battle with Goku are considered some...
Orochimaru became, and also, yeah, he accomplished that too. Orochimaru actually did accomplish that shit. Wait, hold on a minute. Did they just say the Uchiha and the Senju are like... Well, technically they're from different clans. Technically they're from different clans and have shown to have different abilities. If we're trying to use that logic, technically we're all like came from like the same people and ancestors and shit. But like there's clearly a stark differences between a lot of different people based off of heritage and shit.
Their respective universes, but both are still the most memorable villains. Orochimaru's attack on Konoha and Frieza's battle with Goku are considered some of the best moments of either show. That being said, Orochimaru does disappoint in comparison to Frieza. It seems like Orochimaru has gone soft in Boruto, while Frieza...
Again, though, Orochimaru had shown to be not really, like, a bad person before, while Frieza has just been a guy that's been evil for just being evil. Like, I don't, like, they're, like, if we're, like, really being honest, and also, freaking Orochimaru was actually shown to be actually a decent father as well. It's kind of crazy.
Frieza remains the same evil galactic warlord he's always been.
Wait, he did say Konoha didn't. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god! Look how they spell Krillin! Look how they spell Krillin! What are y'all doing right now? And we're doing Rock Lee. Oh hell nah.
There are some characters out there who are super cool, but they just don't get their...
So like, what is the real difference between what's the real, like, what makes Krillin a Rock Lee a ripoff of Krillin? I really want to know.
They are ride or die friends. They are always jumping into the...
I guess they're ride or die friends, but like Rock Lee has very different motivations in comparison to Krillin. Rock Lee from the beginning has wanted to show that he can be a ninja without having any fucking access to ninjutsu and genjutsu. Krillin has been a pretty decent martial artist for a while and has never really had the same disabilities as freaking Rock Lee. So like this is just very confusing.
The action and never get any glory. Krillin and Rock Lee are the epitome of the ride or die friend.
Of course, there's entire Dragon Ball that you're ignoring here, and there's also the shit where Krillin literally cut off Frieza's tail, and there's also the time where also Krillin got the biggest accomplishment of all, which is bag Android 18. Like, being very real, Krillin's a much bigger winner than freaking Rock Lee. Let's just be honest here.
Friend, well, them and Usopp from One Piece. Both of these characters have had brief moments of awesome that sadly didn't last long enough. Remember when
okay.
Krillin went crazy on Frieza with a destructive disc barrage? I would ask if you remember the Rock Lee Gaara fight, but we all know you watch that on a monthly basis. Though neither of them really know what to do with their hair. Bowl cuts.
Are we really just like saying that the reason why Rock Lee's a ripoff of Krillin is because they don't know what to do with their hair? Really?
They're just never a good look, Rock Lee, and shaving your head only makes it more obvious that you don't have a nose, Krillin.
Rock Lee's emulating guy though, so like, really?
You want a hairstyle that distracts from that, buddy.
Also, Krillin has a full head of hair by the end of, has a full head of hair by like the Buu Saga and shit, so like, what?
There you have it. Every time Naruto cheated off Dragon Ball's home.
Oh my god. Hell, I wanted to see Lee go to the 8th gate. I mean, yeah, I was disappointed. Man, this is garbage! Holy crap, man. Holy crap, this is garbage, man. Oh my god, that was actually garbage. Oh my god. I feel like I over time, I'm just like getting like, I'm just shocked as to how bad these videos can be. Like, but like for some reason, this is just... oh my god. It's really embarrassing when you can tell the people that make these lists don't watch these lists by the way they pronounce names. Bro! Fucking same! Man! Bro, I could literally hear a name once! In like a show or something like that. And be like, okay, yeah, and be like, yeah, that's how you pronounce a name. The only issue I've ever had with, like, pronouncing a name is when I read the manga. Because, like, I remember subconsciously pronouncing Kobe as Cody. So, my bad on that. And that translated into, like, when I was talking about, like, One Piece and shit. So, my bad on that. But, like, this is how I know that that someone does not watch the show. Or maybe... but when they were like, but like, so I'm not really going to like always like go crazy on like someone when they mispronounce something, because they've read the manga, maybe they just got the wrong pronunciation or whatever. I mean, some names are not really that hard to pronounce, such as like currently Soul Eater, like Maka. It's not really hard to like understand it, especially since I've now gotten a lot more knowledge on like Japanese and Japanese and shit. I've been trying to learn it for a little bit, but the fact that when I see someone like the fact that that I have to hear people like say this type of shit is just like say that pronunciation shit like this is just like annoying, because I know damn well these people are not reading the manga. I know damn well, so they're watching anime, right? How in the hell at this point do you not now understand how to pronounce the names of these characters? Oh, I know why. Because you haven't really watched the show when you're reading off a freaking script. I disagree with you about Bulma not being useful. She does everything that doesn't involve directly fighting. Bro, literally for the first time I noticed that both Goku and Naruto were... whatever. The creator of Naruto say that he loved Akira Toriyama's Dragon Ball so much that he created 4 Tails to name his son Goku, which is... It's just because the anime creators support each other because they want to make this community bigger and better. Like, that's just, like, some... Like, hold on something... Like, again, like... And that's, like, something I always want to point out in the conclusion for this video. Saying that something is a ripoff is just completely dishonest. Because, like, because people have, like, stuff like that's inspiration that can be inspired from certain characters, but that does not mean that something's a ripoff. Even if it was a ripoff, I wouldn't care if it's good. I wouldn't care. But, like, because of the fact that people insist on this shit being, like, a ripoff or whatever, it's that people will, like, then go around and say, who watch these type of videos because they're not educated on this type of shit, they'll go around and say shit like, oh yeah, that's a ripoff, that's a ripoff, that's a ripoff, that's a ripoff, and then they'll, like, go to every other show and shit and just come by with that same narrative. Especially Dragon Ball fans, because I know damn well that there are a decent amount of Dragon Ball fans that do not understand this shit, because even though you watch Dragon Ball, there's a decent chance that you haven't watched any other anime outside of Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball has that high of a casual base when it comes to this type of shit. So that's why I have a problem with these type of videos. Because someone who has no knowledge of something like Naruto is gonna it's gonna probably be spouting this fucking nonsense. And it bothers me to hell and back, especially because, and also, but even if that wasn't the case, I have an issue with these videos because they're not researched well at all, and they don't even bother to look at the source material at all properly. Even as someone who is not as educated in Dragon Ball as I am with Naruto, I can tell these differences from a mile away. And it's just like, and it's nuts to me how people have these type of takes like this. It's just nuts to me. Am I overreacting here? Am I, like, going crazy for no reason? Am I crazy for no reason? Or have I, like, some legitimate concerns here? Maybe I'm going a little bit crazy for entertainment value. I don't know. But it's like, why would you, like, go out and just, like, not research something properly, and then, on top of that, then decide, yeah, that's how, I'm just gonna tell it like this. Like, really? We're not doing this right now. We're not doing this. Breakdance, CBR's bones for the money, bro. Keep reading the comments. We go spam the comments. Corinne, Ro going to get a heart attack that he's raging. Oh man. Let me see this. CBR. I watch a lot of anime. Also CBR. My Hero Academy. Kishima said he was heavily inspired by it, so it's not really ripping off. It's just taking the inspiration that's common. Yeah. A lot of the I wonder if there's another good comment, because a lot of the comments seem to be like, talking about like, let's see. Imagine saying I watched a lot of anime when he came and pronounced My Hero Academia. Wait a minute. Did they actually say My Hero Academy? Did they really say My Hero Academy? I gotta look at this shit right now.
All these people use, I'm asking for. Not to mention the fact that most of the time they have really intense hairstyles. Is there a special rival brand hair gel that all these people use? Even all the way back to race. Also got Gary from Pokemon, Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh!, Bakugo from My Hero Academy, and even—
Oh my god! 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 I did not notice that at all. I didn't notice that. I did not notice that. Oh my god. Oh my god. They said My Hero Academy. I did not notice that at all. I did not notice that. Holy shit. Thank you. Thank you. Me. Have you ever heard an anime character has an energy system powerful and this guy? That is not okay. Boy said Bakugo. Wait a minute. They did not.
Pokemon, Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh, Bakugo from My
Bakugo. They wow. 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 Fake Weave Academy. Are we serious right now, bro? Oh my god. The Rasengan's actually, someone actually had the freaking, like, someone actually pointed this out. The Rasengan is actually supposed to be yellow. It was only made blue in the anime because that's the color they made chakra, and Rasengan is just a ball of chakra. Oh man, hold on. Bulma is still relevant. She invented time travel of all things too. That's another thing. She literally made a time machine to send her son back to the future in order to, like, save the future. What the fuck you mean she's useless? Oh man. I'm sorry, I'm pretty sure Kaguya came about before 2015 and 2016. When did Naruto manga end, real quick? Naruto manga, when did the Naruto manga end? When did the Naruto manga end? November 10th, 2014. You look so stupid now, me. You look, bro. That literally is crazy. Also, Beerus' first experience was in 2013. That's a long time ago. Holy shit. Y'all literally are crazy with this shit, man. Y'all are crazy. He's that one friend that makes him ambiguous, pronounces every anime name wrong and says it with confidence. Yeah, anime ended in 2017 if I recall correctly, but the manga ended in 2014, which is the original source material, boys. It's over, boy. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. Sage, can you help me? Okay, nah, we ain't doing that. Oh man, oh man. All right. Who'd win the fight? Why? Okay, the like versus reply, the comment thing is just, like, dumb because there's gonna be a lot of people. Likes are easier to do than, like, comments and shit. Sarutobi beat Orochimaru like a boss, even though Hiruzen died in that fight while Orochimaru at that time only couldn't use his arms. He then proceeds to restore his arms and still be alive a few decades later. Bro, that's very true too. Like that, like Hiruzen, like, went out like a G, but he was not really at that stage stronger than, like, he was not good enough to, like, defeat Orochimaru completely. Especially with, but then again, to be fair to him, he had to deal with, like, fucking Toyarama and Hashirama, so, like, I don't know if that's really fully his fault completely. He had to deal with, like, the two freaking, he had to deal with fucking Edo Tensei bullshit. The Naruto anime had so much filler, hell was worse than Bleach. Bro, I have a lot to say about Bleach's anime, by the way. We gotta put them on fraud alert, boys, cause if you all read the manga, they cut out a lot and changed a lot of shit between Ichigo and Orihime, man. I'm dead serious. And they put in freaking moments with Rukia and Ichigo that didn't even exist. We gotta put them on fucking fraud alert, man. We gotta put them on fraud alert. So, it's good as it's back, though. It's good as it's back, though. Because no one, an anime should not, like that, especially among the big three, should not be, like, on fucking hiatus for, like, that long. It's good to have that back. And also, like, the fucking 1,000 Year Blood War works really freaking good. Yeah, I know. Rukia is the #1 waifu, though. I'm not denying that Rukia is a great waifu. Let's just pump the brakes here. I'm just saying that if you're gonna be dishonest like that, I just feel like you can't be like. I'm just saying is that if you're trying to like cut out moments between Ichigo and Orihime in like your fucking adaptation, then I've got to put you on and add freaking moments between Ichigo and Rukia that never happened. I gotta put you on fraud alert. And I feel like that's kind of what's created this stupid ass discourse around some like Orihime shit, even though I believe the manga's already ended, I believe. Yeah, it has. Especially with Thousand Year Blower coming on. But, especially but now, the people I see on Twitter a lot of people talk about that shit. And, like, man, I might have to do a rewatch. I have to do, like, a read for the Bleach manga, actually. But, like, I'm seriously just, like, saying this shit. Put that shit on, like, Pack Watch, man. Put them on Fraud Alert. Because we got a lot to talk about with Bleach's anime back in 2000s. Nah, oh yeah, I can't forget. You know what? Yeah, you're right. Yoraichi probably. Actually, it isn't really that hard it's really hard to choose between like one great waifu and Bleach because they have so many of them, including Yoraichi. Kubo, I swear, is so good at creating female characters, at creating like female designs and shit. Like the best female designs I've seen in like any anime or whatever are like from Mashima and freaking Taite Kubo, and I guess like High School DxD as well. Even though I'm probably gonna go for that light novel, but like Rios is freaking hot as hell. Finally made another stream. The manga ended before the anime got to the full Brenner arc. Oh, man. Ichigo has that potent riz, though. We all know Dorothy Explorer is best waifu. Bro, stop. Oh, hold on a minute. Hey, yo, guys. Being real right now. You know what's better than Dora the Explorer? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Did I download that shit? Oh my god. It's Zoro the Explorer. Because he's always lost. Oh man. Yeah, no. Yeah. Oh my god.
Hero Academy.
I'm still in awe. I'm just in awe. Oh man. Let me watch. I need to cleanse my palate for a second. I need to cleanse it for a little bit. All the main I'm not mentally prepared for that video at all. I'm not mentally prepared. Zoro the Explorer. Orochimaru has entered. Know-how Milan, don't you? Zoro, you should stream more. It's really fun. I'm streaming daily. What do you mean? I'm streaming daily now, boys. We gaining that shit, man. At least for an hour to an hour and a half a day, man. And honestly, at least for an hour to an hour and a half. Usually I do like an hour and a half on Fridays and the weekend, but I had like some personal shit going on Sunday, so I do apologize for that. But yeah, I'm doing daily streams, boys. We're doing like an hour to hour and a half a day. Pretty fun. Bro says that he's tired of the Adachi cabbage memes. This is still like such a good track though. Not gonna lie. This is such a good track. I'm putting on some music to just figure out the next watch. Oh yeah, by the way, 4 volumes in the Soul Eater, by the way. 4 volumes in. I literally, okay, so like, I've had like a fun time just like figuring out, like... It only spin the wheel. No. It's Monday. Yachiru is the top free. Yo, Sage, play some Metal Time. Metal Time? Zora. Yes, Zora the Explorer. Man's gave into temptation. Have you... Hey, Sage, you played the original Reaper on Roblox? It's really fun. No, I'm not a big Roblox guy, so nah. Nah. Damn, I'm really like struggling to figure out what to do right now. I was thinking about like maybe watching another video, but like I'm not feeling it. Why don't we just like chill for a little bit? Any questions y'all have for me? Any questions? Because I literally am like, we'll make this like a mini Q&A stream for the last like 15 minutes of the stream. Maybe I could play a game or something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm not feeling like another video, to be honest. I just like, I feel I've given into the temptation of like listening to Whims of Fate and shit, and I'm giving into like the temptation of, I don't know, just like Tation. Maybe losing. Oh yeah. I'm never doing that again. Watch the What If Qatar was the Avatar. Listen to anime rap. Maybe. Maybe. Pokemon Infinite Fusion's cool as hell. I have that game. You like me with mass destruction? Oh my god, hang on a minute. Hang on 1 second. Hang on a minute. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Baby, baby, baby! We are live with this shit! Let's go! Mass destruction! Let's go! Favorite RPG? If we're counting like JRPGs in that, Persona 4 Golden. I'm a big fan of the Persona series, man. I really love it. I mean, like, it is like one of my favorite. It has gotta be one of my favorite gaming series of all time. Modern Persona nowadays is just like gonna be just like insane right now. Especially, oh my god, if they have, bro. All right. Real talk right now. Real talk. Let me turn this down a little bit. If they announce the Persona 3 remake at that Xbox showcase or whatever it's called, I will twerk. I will twerk. Hey Sage, you listen to Linkin Park? Bro! That is one of my favorite bands of all time. Okay, I got back into Linkin Park back in freaking high school of my sophomore year, I believe. And then, like, heading into, like, junior year, I was, like, loving life and shit during my summer vacation. And then, literally, like, I literally hear that Chester Bennington, like, commits, like, suicide. And I'm like, and I was like, yo, what the fuck? Bro, I mean... I'm kudos to like me picking like a decent time to get into their music, but man, that really hurt actually. Even if I wasn't like a longtime fan. The one band I became a very big longtime fan of without even knowing it was Green Day, because back when I was being babysat, I had my babysitter played Holiday and Boulevard of Broken Dreams just like live, just like through like a speaker and shit, and I really just liked the tune of those songs. I didn't hear anything else. I just heard like the chorus and shit, and that's what I paid attention to, was like this autistic like 6-year-old 7-year-old boy, and I like listened to like Boulevard of Broken Dreams and Holiday, and the only thing I could pay attention to was like how good that shit sounded, which was like I walked the lonely road along the boulevard of broken dreams. And then, like, Holiday, which is like, I dreamed of feeling doom on the hollow lies. This is the dawning of the rest of our lives on holiday. Best face reveal ever would be just you. Fun fact, the P3D version makes the base Mass Destruction flow into the FPS version. Yo! I've become so numb, I can feel you there. You have chibi vibes? Thank you, man. I appreciate it, Otaku. Bro, I seriously, though, just, like, have just this like one I just have this like oh yes, all right, this is what we closing out the stream to. This is what we're gonna be closing out the stream to for 10 minutes, boys. Let's all right, any questions? We have the 10-minute warning, boys. We have the 10-minute warning. Boys. Alright. Any other questions you guys have for me? Guys, I'm cooking taters right now. Yo, shout out to Andrew for making them tater tots, man. Them tater tots is probably taste good as shit. And he making them like crazy. He putting in work. He putting in that work to make good ass food. Hey Sage, ever heard Snowfall? If they announce Persona 3 remake, will you get it? Yes! I will pay for that shit on release. Read the redo of Healer manga. Unironically, I'd actually try to read that shit. I'm actually curious to like how the manga goes, even though I probably shouldn't. Hey Sage, what's better, chakra or ki? Probably ki, but I prefer chakra as a power system, not gonna lie. I just like the ability to just like, I know ki can allow you to fly and shit, but I really just like the ability to just like walk on fucking water and shit or whatever. Actually, you can kind of float up with like ki, with like chakra, I guess. That's with certain circumstances, not gonna lie. But nah, I would just love the ability to just like walk on water. That shit's just awesome. Manga is even worse, LMFAO? Really? Wait, I thought Redo the Healer was a light novel. I thought it was a manga, but does it have a light? Well, I guess technically. Manga's even worse. Oh god. Reason. Void of conflict. Ki, you could also allow you to learn Kai Kai, or you mean Kaioken. Are you talking about like Kaioken or something else? Wait, one of the stands you get from the Saints Corps of JoJo is to catch. Bro, okay, a little bit of a. Please don't talk about stands, please. I know you're trying. I know you're. It's not a really big spoil, but I don't know if I really want to know anything about JoJo's right now due to like me getting into the series so far. I haven't gotten to part 2 yet where stands are discussed, so I don't know what you'd be talking about there fully. But I would kind of like to keep JoJo's wars on a little bit of a minimum. I'm not mad at you, Andrew, but I just would prefer to like keep that at a minimum. New life. river in the desert. Yo, what's up, Just Vernix? Or Venerix? I mean, it's not a big score, but still, yeah. Bro, it's not as bad as, like, it's not as bad as what happened last time, not gonna lie, so I'm not as mad. Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about now. Okay, thank you, Mom. It's a whole nother universe and it's saying that, okay. Christ. Oh man, oh man. Oh man, that was bad. That was just really bad. That was bad. I mean, I felt bad about it, so I'm not mad about that. But man, that was really bad. Man, but it still didn't ruin. It didn't ruin shit for me though, cause like, bro, Jonathan went out like a G. Okay, I'm being very real here right now. No Jonathan Joestar slander, cause y'all, we are not disrespecting a goat like that. Hey Sage, can we do Baki with us? If I read it, sure. I could do Bullock with us actually, but I don't know how many would. I don't know how many would be interested though. Would y'all want me to do Bullock with us? Yes, exactly. We do not tolerate Jonathan Joestar slander in this house. Bro, look how this like fades into like the next track. It's never, and I've got to make my decision. Whoever put this together had to like did a good job. Holy shit. Bullock would have been hot during the World Cup, but it still has a following. I know, I'm one of those people. I fucking love Bullock. Mom is supposed to sound like mom, but lol, I just cause a bunch of my friends made her username sound like it, but not like for example, Wise is YS. Oh, that's funny. That's actually Last Surprise is still better. Yeah, that's subjective to me, cause like I think Rivers in the Desert is just like so good, but like I could listen to Last Surprise on repeat a lot more. Rivers in the Desert is just really great, but I don't think it has a lot of replayability in comparison to Last Surprise. Just me though. I think Rivers in the Desert is peak music. Sage, have you ever thought about making your own version of Boruto that isn't trash? I've seen people try Boruto rewrites and shit. I think the manga's going in a better direction in comparison to now. I just feel like there are certain things that should be tweaked. Not like completely changed, but tweaked. You know what I'm saying? Like, changing something on its basis is just acknowledging that there's just no redeeming qualities of certain things. What needs to happen is that there needs to be some tweaking done. You know what I'm saying? We like tweaks. Tweaks are great. Sage, listen to Lost in Paradise. What if Naruto is Joker from Persona 5? Bro, Naruto being Joker and having like our Persona abilities will be a little bit broken, not gonna lie. Even still, it's too early for a Boruto to rewrite too. That is very true, because we do not know where the story is going. There's always the philosophy that manga needs to be given at around like 50 chapters, unless of course it's a short story, to kind of cook, right? In particular, like shonen manga. If we don't give them the opportunity to sizzle, to cook, then we're not gonna be like, then we don't get a good reward at the end. We're just rushing it out and just like throwing it away without even seeing if the food's done or whatever. So, like, I don't know. It's just one of those things where you have a lot of stuff going on. Now, Naruto or Joker would one-shot the Ten Tails. Joker is so fucking strong. Search for Yunar Kami's Shaman's Hero is a good video. I would, but there's something unfortunate going on. It's the end of the stream, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have